The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. He's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through. Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not the most accurate pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
He's looking wide. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Zico. Messi. Ronaldinho. He's found the way through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Knocks it out wide. In again. Beckenbauer gets it away. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy. Neither side yet able to find the net. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Played up towards the front line.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Van Nistelrooy touches it back. Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Nice bit of skill, and he's had a hit!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ronaldinho. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he's cut it out. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
This is Zico. There's no flag. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Luis Suarez. And the keeper has it. Guardiola. And that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot's on. And the shot! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Luis Suarez, Messi. Nice interception, well timed. And this is Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cannavaro kept his eye on it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Internacional leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now.
It's Zico! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And smartly reclaimed. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mateus is there and he can get that clear. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar, and it's played it, climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Koundé gets across to intercept that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Internacional with the corner, there first. And it's Koundé. Delivers the ball.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Threads one in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal He is through here. Yamal's cross. Messi. And now the breakaway. Messi. And he's well positioned here. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Zico. Maldini. Zico in acres of space out wide.
Zico really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Probing pass. Well, that has not gone well. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Internacional really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for a runner. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Out to the right. Somewhat off target. Oh, nice touch.
Oh, really well played.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Nice looking ball. Koundé. No, that's been intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
He won't be happy with that one. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Both sides then
Messi.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 11. Il numero 88. Owen.
Owen
Attenzione,
tries to
cambio.
pass it through. That's a... He's having a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Fernando Torres knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Over to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Big header! They've got to be quick to recover it.
Il
Chance!
quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name, neatly clipped into space. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Baresi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That has been cut short. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not the most accurate pass. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is good alertness. He's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? That's a dangerous ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Stoichkov. That has not gone well. First quarter of an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Stoichkov! Goal! Milan! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Stoichkov. Now it's Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Internacional are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That looks a decent ball. Some resolute defending there. Looking for the run.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Internacional are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's really well manoeuvred. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. That'll be a throw-in. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass has been well intercepted. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Van Nistelrooy, and he's on his way! Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Internacional certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Messi, into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
And Stoichkov! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved plays it short. Can he finish? And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a little off target. It's Guardiola.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Stoichkov, Cruyff! It's run loose, who's going to get there? He's missed, but not by that far. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Chance! It's a loose chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Although really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's having a go! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, that was never going to make it. Internacional, still this single goal behind. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Internacional grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Short changes him with that pass. Great vision. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Beckenbauer. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Koundé to Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. Chouameni. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Tries a shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substituição no time do Internacional. Camisa
So,
4.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Neymar.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Camisa 17. Camisa 14. Camisa
Cruyff.
18. Camisa 20.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Batistuta.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and...
Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can clear it away. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. Nedved. And this is Cruyff. Baresi is there to clear. That pass isn't the best. 4 added minutes on the board. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Baresi getting this one clear. Drogba. Yamal. And the keeper has it. Oh, what's he done? For Drogba. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Koundé is onto this. Now it's Kimmich, delivered with swing. Faith. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Internacional.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. David Villa. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, and he's onside. He gets big. Chiesa absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail, time and time again.
Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Mohamed Salah. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. So it is still 0-0. Chouameni threads one in. It's a really well-measured ball. He's having a shot!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No, that's been intercepted. It's gone for a throw-in. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cannavaro. And it's Salah. That has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. Costa Curta. Chiesa. Played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Chouameni. The pass is intercepted. Neymar aims beyond the defence. That is good alertness. And it's De Bruyne. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Chouameni looking to play him in. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Over to the left. Opts to... He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Internacional with the corner. They're first. Big chance! Cleared away. Koundé. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the... And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. De Bruyne. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Just so calm under pressure. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi with the short one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And it's Messi. This looks promising. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Internacional have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Internacional really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Messi, spread out to the left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. Van Dijk is the quickly taken. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that has put paid to that. Messi. And it's Messi. Great vision. Cannavaro promptly onto that. And that is that. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Internacional are still that goal to the good. Should changes him with that pass. Van Nistelrooy under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Hernandez gets it away. That'll be a throw. Koundé. Nice sequence of passes this. Knocks it into space. And he's heaved it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Looking for a runner.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi picks it up out wide.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Played out to the right. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems that...
And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And that has left him in a heap. Now, this could be a chance. Messi, he's picked his way through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Look at the space here. Can he finish? They've done it! 2 now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Internacional are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's straight offside. It's a searching pass. He's in space and looking for options. Kimmich, not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Drogba. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chouameni. It's Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. As you can see, we've already started here. Beckenbauer has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And that has been cleared. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, that's been intercepted.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught on it! Great chance! Goal! Corinthians! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Internacional finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chouameni. Neymar looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Guardiola. And he's had it hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Messi. Guardiola. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Great ball, and he's in here. Bellanova gets it away. Neymar. He's found the way through. It's Neymar! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Guardiola. Picked out brilliant, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Guardiola cleared without complication. Internacional get their fourth corner, and he's taking no chances there. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. Has crossed into the middle. Chouameni, he's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bellanova calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Tries a deft little ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. He's in a great position here. João Neves. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That is good alertness. João Neves. He's going to be disappointed with that. Deftly away. And it's Messi. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Internacional will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser, so this isn't bad at all.
Internacional are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 23. Camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15. Camisa 10.
Internacional get the second half going.
Internacional clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Neymar has it in a wide position. Neymar plays it in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Rodri. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lookman bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's anyone's ball now. Now this could be a chance. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Header! That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. This might spell danger. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that has been cleared. And it's Messi. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Terrific header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Chouameni. Lookman. And he's being shifted off it. Chouameni. Messi. And it's Messi. This is Van Nistelrooy. Tries a shot! Goal! International! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Internacional go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
João Neves. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Nistelrooy is behind this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi!
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Camisa 5, camisa 9.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Camisa 4, camisa 22.
Baresi gets across to intercept that.
Substituição em andamento.
Yamal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kaká. Really fierce, close defending. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chouameni has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Gabriel goes sliding in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go. Yamal. And they're quick to get it back. Ball looks a good one. He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Atenção, o proprietário do carro azul estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio. Favor retirar o veículo.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, a breakthrough already. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Petri with the cross. It is a corner, good chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Maradona, he's found a way through. It's anyone's ball now. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. And here's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Internacional are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That's good vision. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Pedri. And it's Kimmich. Great ball if he can get there. Guardiola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Looking to play him in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. That looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Messi. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Maradona.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught napping! The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted him.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. Tchouaméni has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Now that is a hefty challenge. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri. Can he get it through? Oh, look at the space here. Tchouaméni. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
That has not gone well. Baresi. Messi going full steam down the flank. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good take in a good area. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Neymar. And this is Messi. Cafu. Baresi. Cafu. And it's Schneider. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Internacional clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Played back in. Oh, that's a... He's had a shot! Goal! Internacional! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Internacional have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Pedri.
Internacional really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cafu. Messi. Now it's Villa. Hazard. Oh, just skips past. It's Hazard! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Baresi cuts it out.
Internacional are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Van Nistelrooy, shot a goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Internacional really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient.
Chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Van Nistelrooy really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Neymar, not the most accurate pass. Chouameni, it's Schneider. That ball looks a good one. The ball has bounced loose now. Cleared without complication. Hops for safety. Schneider. David Villa. And here's Messi. Cafu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neymar. And this is Van Nistelrooy. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Schneider. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Out of play for a goal kick.
Internacional are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Schneider, just about up to the hour now. Now it's Hazard. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Messi. Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cafu does really well there, he is strong. David Villa. Beckenbauer has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Chouameni. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Just a... Van Nistelrooy! Chouameni. And it's Schneider. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Internacional couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That'll be a throw. Azar. Defending was strong and firm.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 7, camisa 14, camisa 5, camisa 8.
Guti.
Deixando o campo
Guti
para a entrada
going face to face with his great
camisa
rival.
11.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Camisa 23, camisa
And they
15,
can counter here. Oh, that's
camisa
clever.
18. Substituição em
Dida
andamento.
with the clearance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi, he's found the way through. Gravenberg, now it's Yamal, and the counter is on. And he's being shifted off it. Neymar, Koundé does well to get it back. Played out to the left flank. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Maradona. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined. João Cancelo. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here! Oh, super ball! Yamal. It's Drogba. Guardiola. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gravenberg. And time is up. Internacional can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Pelé. And he was quick to react.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni, neither side especially adventurous early on. Chouameni, and here's Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Guardiola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Good ball, good take. Yamal, Van Nistelrooy. That is a crunching tackle. Seedorf. That pass isn't the best. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read. Now it's Eto'o.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found the way through. Chance! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Corinthians have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
In with the challenge. Van Nistelrooy touches it back. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he has kept it out somehow.
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and he reacted very well then.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And this is Pelé. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge. Koundé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi running with the ball. No, that's been intercepted. We expected better, and so did he. Opts to play it back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Messi.
Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Guardiola.
Internacional truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Seedorf. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Maldini. Gabriel. Pelé. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha. He's found some space. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Internacional really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Defending was strong and firm. Thuram. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gabriel goes back to front. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Has crossed into the middle. Thuram getting this one clear. Eto'o defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's made its way to him. And it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram hurtling down that right flank. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Internacional needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played back in. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi will not want to... He's tried one! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Neymar's cross. Cleared away. And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vinicius Junior! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foe. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's forced to go back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Messi. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. He's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Internacional with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making...
There's the shot! Goal! Internacional! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pelé. And that is a little undercooked. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Internacional are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's gone back to the keeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And he plays one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Internacional clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross flung in, big header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Internacional really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
So nearly the perfect ball. Distributed tidily. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get... Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Cruyff does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi is fouled. Pressing high and with purpose. Beckenbauer. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. He's having a shot! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Spread it left. Now it's Messi. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Internacional get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos! Guardiola. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Suarez. It's run loose here. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Yamal. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Internacional can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Koundé, and the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to play him in. Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Van Nistelrooy. Koundé. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Suarez. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through, and he's on. It's Luis Suarez! Oh no, this does not, this time surely! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. It's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
And he's there to retrieve it. Guardiola. Yamal. And it's Guardiola. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Neymar gets into some space. Neymar. Header! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Para o Internacional. Aos 13 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hullet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chouameni, that's a good ball out wide. Back towards the middle. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Messi. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Camisa 9.
Internacional are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Guardiola running with the ball. Internacional have hit a quick-fire double here, and pull it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Flamengo with the corner, they're first. Pull it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Beckenbauer. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, well-measured. It's a threatening ball. Great shot! Got to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Internacional find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! It's there! They're back within reach! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, no question, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Eto'o. No, it's not getting there. Tchouaméni, Internacional, looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Guardiola did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Tchouaméni, that's Guardiola. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And Nistelrooy. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Deftly away. Bergomi. Nedved. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 8.
And we're off again.
Ronaldinho. Sai.
Neymar. Now it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Eto'o. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Aims beyond the defence. He won't be happy with that one. That looks a cracking ball. Koundé. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Romario. Now that is a hefty challenge. There's some great running on show here. And point! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. Yamal. Messi. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Internacional grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Just eases him off the ball. Passes the best. And it's Chouameni. This is Van Nistelrooy. And he's on his way! Chouameni couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Can he get it through? Thuram deals with that comfortably. Can he spark a counter here? Eto'o. He has found the way through. Guardiola does well to get it back. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? He has done it!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Flamengo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. That's an imaginative pass. Pass is just off target. Guardiola. Chouameni. This is Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? That's cause for mild irritation. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Neymar. He is through here. Aimed in towards the centre. He's chosen to go back.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Gattuso, little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 5. Substituição em andamento.
Now Gattuso. Now it's Romario. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Barcola, and this is Drogba. Drogba unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Has a look and plays it forward. Roberto Carlos, looking for the run. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chouameni, Rodri, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Makaleli.
Foram indicados 2 minutos.
Can he get on the end of this? 2 minutes to be added on. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. He's cut it out. And we're done. Internacional can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Can he get it through? Spread neatly. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out for a throw. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Ball is over the line.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping runs, he effectively revolutionised the role. He turned the fullback into a vital attacking weapon. It inspired so many players to be just like him.
Elects to cross. Cleared without hesitation. He's being urged to shoot. And it's been given away. Shoots! Goal! International! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Marquinhos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. And it's Neymar. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's got away. Rijkaard. Tigres deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, he really should. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi looking to add to his goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! International are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. He's away! And that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. It's bounced back off the post. Yamal. International have it back and can go again. Now it's Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a climb! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Marquinhos. Van Nistelrooy. It's Makalele. Pelé. Now, can they get him away? He's through, now is he in? Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Tigres take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Platini. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pelé. Driving on and making good progress. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Tigres are down to 10 men. Van Dijk. And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're off again.
Internacional really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal, can he finish? That's another chance! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Nistelrooy. Out to the left it goes. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Aims beyond the defence. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. That'll be a corner. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Nistelrooy. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's only too happy to take that back. That has not gone well. Messi. No, it's come to nothing. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Messi. He is through here. Big chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pele. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Tchouaméni shifted it to the flank. Can he spark a counter here? He's a sharp little ball here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Guardiola. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's dealt with that really well. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cambio en Tigres. Número
Corner
6.
number 2 then.
Número 10. Messi.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Tigres go into the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee.
He rises! Roberto Carlos tries to clear. Bale. And he's found a way past. Vieri had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
It's Bale! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
And this is Vieri. And he's managed to get free. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. Kaká tries to pass it through. That's rather hopeful. The whistle has gone and it is all over.